Hey, what's up everybody? Naruto Kid here, and today what we're gonna do. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Today, we're gonna do, in my opinion, the most accurate fast food tier list. Since I recently seen Jocelyn did one, since I kind of requested him to see what I kind of like did a request to see what his would look like. So yeah. But yeah, I also created my own fast food tier list. I created this on the Tier Maker website since I was too lazy to use it through my editing system. I didn't want to do that, so I just used it. I just made this. I made this on my tier list website, and if you want to do it, I'll give you a link. I'll try to give it a link. This video might be long, not for sure. I'll do that later. I'll send you the link to this later. But anyway, yeah. Let's start off the list with Arby's. Now Arby's. Actually, let's go this all the way up to S. Places I haven't been to. I've been to Arby's. I've been to Raising Cane's. I've been to Five Guys. Haven't been to Chipotle, but they do have them here. It is around. I've been to KFC. I've had KFC. I've had Arby's. I had Raising Cane's. I had Five Guys. I had KFC. I had Hardee's or Carl's Jr. We don't have In-N-Out where we live, but they look delicious. I've had Popeyes. I had Culver's. I had Steak and Shake. I had Wendy's. I had Burger King. Haven't had Taco Bell, but we do have them here. I've obviously had McDonald's. I know some people are shocked that I haven't had Taco Bell, but I'm going to try some. I've tried Chick-fil-A. We don't have Jack in the Box where we live. Haven't tried Subway. I just don't like subs. I just don't like pizza, even though that's pretty unpopular opinion, so that's also going in the question mark. Domino's. I've had DQ, obviously. Haven't had Whataburger. We don't have those where we live. Haven't had Shake Shack either, even though I would like to try both Whataburger and Shake Shack. I might want to try White Castle, but it looks awful. I've been to Sonic. Haven't really been to Papa John's, but it doesn't look that good. I just don't really like pizza. Same thing with Little Caesars. Like, I had Domino's chicken nuggets, but that doesn't count. I've had Pizza Hut's cookie pizza also, but that doesn't count. I've had Annie M's. I've had Cinnabon. I had Taco John's. We do have Panda Express. We have one solo one and one at the mall. Mom, this is a goddamn video! What the hell?
I'm not even doing anything. Oh shoot, it's a video. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll just cut that out.
Sorry, D.
Okay. Okay, I'll probably just cut that out in the YouTube editing system. So, yeah. I've had Taco John's, I've had Dunkin' Donuts, I had a Krispy Kreme. I had A&W All-American Food, but A&W isn't good at all. I had Krispy Kreme, I had Long John Silver's, I had Made Right, I had Bebop's, I had Ted's Coney Island, had Zombie Burger, haven't really had Jimmy John's because I'm not really interested in subs. Haven't had Elevation Burger, we don't have any where I live, but I would actually really like to try. I was actually thinking about going for the bandana in this video since I recently got a bandana right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But since I took it off, I was trying to do something. It just didn't look that good when I tried it, so yeah. Okay. I haven't had Wetzel's Pretzels. We do have them in Iowa, but it's like very far away from the city I live in. But yeah, I've had basically everything else. I wish I probably tried. I would like to try Wetzel's Pretzels, Elevation Burger, White Castle maybe. I definitely like to try Shake Shack and Whataburger and Jack in the Box and Taco Bell and In-N-Out Burger. So yeah, let's start off with F tier. So what's in the F tier? Long John Silver's. This is the special spot for the F tier. Now, I don't think, to be honest, any of these other restaurants deserves F besides Long John Silver's. I think that's facts, Like, I think that's fair, But yeah. I mean, I want to put A&W at F, but it deserves an E because at least they have their root beer going for it. But I was actually thinking about trying more stuff there to see if I would actually like it. I only had a couple things there, but it wasn't that good at all. Okay, now E tier. Okay. E tier. Burger King. That's easily an E tier. Like, as you can tell, I'm not the biggest fan of Burger King. That's why it's an E tier. I mean, their burgers suck. Their chicken nuggets used to be good, but now they suck. I'm just not the biggest fan of the place. But Burger King does have its positives. I would actually like to try their chicken sandwich. Their chicken tenders are good, but they don't even have that anymore. They have the chicken fingers the chicken fries going for it, and that's always pretty good. Their fries at Burger King are decent. And, they had some okay hot dogs, but they don't have that anymore either. So Burger King is E. Now, oh yeah, where is that one place at? Yeah, A&W definitely also deserves E tier too. Like, I'm just not the biggest fan of A&W at all. Like, A&W, I've never had a good experience with. I've never had good food, and to be honest, the only reason why this is not an F is because the root beer I love, and that's why it's not an F. Is there really anything else on here that deserves E tier? I would put Bebop's at E tier, but they have like more stuff going for it than Burger King and A&W, so that just doesn't feel right. So yeah, we got a couple places left. Now D tier. There's a bunch of places that deserves to go in the B tier. I'm just going to call it now. I think everyone should agree with me on this. DQ, Sonic, Bebop's, which might piss a lot of Iowans off. No, not Ted's is higher. And Zombie Burger. I just probably pissed a couple of Iowans off, but you should definitely agree with me where I put DQ and Sonic at. Okay, let's talk about this. We'll tell you why, like, DQ is D tier. I mean, I separate DQ into two categories. There's the ice cream and the actual food. Their actual food is just a meh to me, but I love their ice cream. But, like, to be honest, let me be honest. If DQ was just an ice cream place, this would have honestly been B, A, or maybe even S tier. But their food is just a meh to me, and I just love their ice cream. Like, I'm not for sure if I'll be the biggest fan of their blizzards. Like, their shakes are, pretty good. They're definitely not as good as the ice cream, but they're pretty good. I love their ice cream, but their food is meh to me. We'll talk about the food. The fries, I don't think they were that good. Their hot dogs suck. The fries weren't that good. The chicken tenders are okay, and the pretzels were actually good. But I just not the biggest fan of DQ. Okay, Sonic. So the thing about Sonic is that when I first tried, it was a meh. I only had hot dogs, and I am giving it another chance, so my opinion might change. But it's a D tier for now. Like, everything about it's just meh. I mean, the thing, iDubbbz does have a good point. I thought that was pretty cool when they did, like, the roller skates. I don't remember that, but it's been a really hella long time since I went to Sonic, so yeah. Bebop's and Zombie Burger. I might have pissed Iowans off by putting it there. It's, like, Iowa exclusive places, but we'll talk about Bebop's first. Bebop's, like, I'm being genuine because I would have easily put Bebop's in the E or the F. But I don't because there is a couple positives. They only have really 3 positives. They have some pretty great they have some pretty great chicken sandwiches. I thought their fries were pretty good. And I love their chocolate shakes are also pretty good. And that's the first time I ever tried a chocolate shake. But everything else there is disgusting. The environment, the service, the burgers and chicken sandwiches are disgusting. Like, just Bebop's, I'm being genuine by putting it in D. Now, Zombie Burger. I probably shouldn't be too critical of Zombie Burger since, like, Sonic, I haven't eaten there in a hella long time. But I only had their hot dogs and they were just pretty meh to me, so it's kind of like Sonic. Okay, so C tier. We got Arby's. That might piss some people off. A lot of people would say I'll probably put it lower, but I'll explain why too. We got Arby's, Taco John's, and Ted's Coney Island. Here's why I put Arby's in C tier and why I think it's just okay. They have a couple positives, kind of like I just think these, like, to be honest, if it didn't have these positives, it would honestly be like D, E, or F. I don't really like roast beef sandwiches, but I'm not putting it up here for what they're known for. I think I'm not really the biggest fan of their roast beef sandwiches. I don't even think Arby's is good. It's just okay. But here's the thing about Arby's. They have some pretty good chicken tenders. I love their curly fries, and their shakes are okay, and they do have some good service, and it's kind of fun. So that's why I put it at C tier. Why I put Taco John's at C tier is because I don't really like tacos, but I've had their potato lays and they're good sometimes. But what bumps it up from being down there is because I love their sugar bites, and they're definitely a 10 out of 10 for me, and they're like just so awesome, and I love them bites. So that's what bumps it up. Ted's Coney Island is just okay. Their hot dogs were kind of a meh. Their chicken nuggets are just okay. I love their service, but like, it's a C tier. I might give it another chance to see if I get it higher. Now B tier. So I'm not even for sure if we're almost done, but I know there is gonna be a lot in B. We got McDonald's as B. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hardee's or Carl's Jr. is D. That's a definite D. And the reason why it's not lower is because their fries are pretty good, and I do think their chicken's good. It's called Hardee's where I live. Some states they're called Carl's Jr. I heard in 2 states they both have Hardee's and Carl's Jr. But here we just have Hardee's. So, like, I think their chicken's pretty good and their fries are good. But the reason why it's not higher is because I think their shakes have potential to be good. Because, like, their burgers, they're, like, I don't like big burgers. I like flat burgers. And I'm not for sure if I'm the biggest fan of their type of burgers, so that's why it's not higher. And it's probably better than a Burger King burger, but still not that good. Now B tier. It's McDonald's is B. KFC's a B. Like, when I first tried KFC, I probably would have put it at A, but it's a B. Raising Cane's is a B. Made Right's a B. And Cinnabon and Annie Ann's is a B. They would both probably be A, but the only reason why is because they're just so money hungry, and I'll get to that later. And also Dunkin' Donuts is a B. I told you, there's a lot at B. And we only have a couple places left. Okay, B tier. McDonald's, KFC, Raising Cane's, Chicken Fingers, Made Right, Cinnabon, Annie Ann's, Dunkin' Donuts. And we'll tell you why I put each spot there. Now, McDonald's. I know McDonald's being the biggest fast food place, some people may expect me to put it at A or S because I'm a kid, but it's B. It's good, but it's not really great. It's probably the best out of everything else in B tier, except maybe Raising Cane's is probably better than McDonald's, and Cinnabon and Annie Ann's is better than McDonald's. But besides that, everything else here, McDonald's is better than. But yeah, let's talk about the food. I mean, they have, like, McDonald's has numbers of positives. They have like great service. I love their service. They have their chicken nuggets used to be good, but now they're okay. They have some good hot cakes. They have one of the best fast food fries. Their chicken's usually good. Their chicken nuggets used to be pretty good, but now they're okay. Their chicken tenders are perfect. I love those. And their McChickens are also almost perfect. I really love those too. I think I'd like their burgers. I hadn't had one in a long time, but I think I'd like their burgers. I actually really like McDonald's. It's not great or the best, but it's still good. I think people are overhating on McDonald's a little, but like they have good service. I love their ice cream and like their shakes. They have some great shakes and some great ice cream. And I know there's a meme everywhere like when the McDonald's ice cream machine never works, like the ice cream machine. But for some reason at my McDonald's, their ice cream machine works, so that's weird, I guess. But yeah, I didn't have much to say about McDonald's. You know the rest because who lives in America and hasn't been to McDonald's before? Exactly. They have them in everywhere. It's really common in America. If you've never been to a McDonald's like ever, then you don't live in America. Now KFC. And I'm not saying that in an insulting way. You would probably be better off, to be honest. But still, KFC. I mean, now thinking about it, it is pretty good chicken, but it's not as A&S. Their bone chicken's not good, and I'm not the biggest fan of the rest. I only like a couple things there. Their wedges suck. I think their fries might be good. I don't know. I don't live in Canada. They don't have fries of KFC in America, or at least the state I live in. Their biscuits are pretty good. Definitely not as good as Popeyes, but I love how they come with butter. But at Popeyes, there's actually butter inside the biscuits. Or at least that's what it tastes like. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go back to KFC. They had some great some pretty good chicken tenders. I like their cookies too. They have some pretty good cookies. And I like the $5 fill-up. It's pretty cool. I'm not really the biggest fan of the wedges. I think their wedges suck, but some of them are good. Now, Raising Cane's chicken fingers, they have some great chicken. Like, most chicken is just B. It's good. Like, their chicken, their fries. I never had their French toast. I mean, not French toast. I mean, I'm dumb. I've never really had their garlic bread or whatever bread they got. Like, just Raising Cane's is just good, man. It's not great or the best, but it's good. Made Right, I don't really like their burgers, but their chicken tenders I love. So I think their shakes I love their ice cream and fries too, and I always had some good memories with it, so it's B. Cinnabon is B. It would be A, but they're so money hungry, like with that smell in the mall, just want you to get it. Same as Annie Ann's, but both are made by the same company. But yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is just a B- for me. Like their donuts aren't usually fresh all the time. And the funny thing is, one time when I had Dunkin' Donuts, I prefer Krispy Kreme a lot more. I love their donuts, but we'll go into that in a sec. But they're probably like a B- Dunkin' Donuts. But when I first had their donuts, when I first got it, it was good. But when I had it for the second, when I had the second donut, it was out for a little bit longer. It tasted a lot better, so I found that weird. So yeah, it's whole B tier. Now A tier is Steak and Shake, Chick-fil-A, and Krispy Kreme. Now I might piss people off by putting Steak and Shake or Krispy Kreme at A tier. And to be honest, Wendy's is in the middle between A and S, but I can't do that, so I have to pick. I'll just add something. Nah, Wendy's. Yeah. Steak and Shake and Chick-fil-A are both almost S tier, and Krispy Kreme. The only reason why that's not S is because I'm not always in the donut mood. But they have some great donuts. I just love their donuts. But the only reason, to be honest, why it's not S is because I'm not always in the donut mood, you know. But I'm going backwards with this. But Chick-fil-A, let's talk about it. It's A, but almost S, just like Steak and Shake. Now, Chick-fil-A has some great chicken sandwiches. Their chicken tenders are pretty good. I love their shakes, and I love their waffle fries. Only con is they're not as good as Popeyes, and their chicken nuggets don't look that good. So that's why it's A. Now, Steak and Shake. I might piss some people off by putting Steak and Shake up here since maybe people rated it low. But I love this place. They have awesome shakes, awesome steak burgers, awesome chicken tenders, and their fries, they're good, but they're not the best. As a cheap meal, they had great service. They were usually fast. It's A, but it's super close to S. The only reason why it's not S is because their fries are just not as good as, what's down here. Now, S tier, since we're done with A tier. Five Guys, Popeyes, Louisiana Chicken, Culver's, and Wendy's. Now, I love all these places equally. Now, let's go backwards like we did with A tier. Let's talk about Wendy's. I loved Wendy's, and I've only really had one bad experience, but I almost never had a bad experience with Wendy's. I've been to a bunch of different Wendy's. I mean, Wendy's has great, awesome burgers. And I just love their burgers. They have some pretty good burgers. It's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. I love their burgers. I think they do a great job with that. Their chicken nuggets, they were pretty great. And I just love their chicken nuggets. They have some pretty good chicken nuggets. But I like their chicken sandwich too. They had some great chicken sandwich. I love their fries, and I love their Frosties too, especially dipping your fries in Frosties. It's just so good. And I love their chicken tenders too, and I wish they brought them back. They don't even have that anymore. I don't understand why Wendy's and Burger King got rid of their chicken tenders, but McDonald's still has them. They have some pretty great chicken tenders. But yeah, I love Wendy's, and that's why it's S. And I have amazing memories at that place. Now, Culver's is also S. It's probably about as good as Wendy's. They have bomb burgers and really reminded me of the bomb Steak and Shake burgers. They have awesome fries, awesome custard, awesome chicken tenders. I just love this place. Now, Popeyes is easily the go-to chicken. They're like the Five Guys of chicken. They make amazing chicken. They have amazing biscuits. They actually have butter in the biscuits. Take notes, KFC. And they have amazing fries. Take notes, KFC. And I just love Popeyes. Now, Five Guys is the GOAT. I mean, Five Guys has amazing, perfect burgers with amazing, perfect fries and bomb-ass shakes that are perfect. Five Guys is just a GOAT. I have nothing else to say. They also do hot dogs where I live at Five Guys, but, I'm not the biggest fan of hot dogs as I used to be, but yeah. This is my fast food tier list. This is the most accurate on YouTube, and I dare you to respond to this to see if yours would be any better. So yeah, this is my fast food tier list. If you disagree, then you're wrong, and you know it. So yeah, this is the ending. See you later. Peace. Naruto Kid.